Christmas tree worm. Scientifically known as Spirobranchus giganteus E, is a fascinating creature that adds a touch of holiday cheer to the underwater world. They're not actually worms, they're tube-dwelling polychaetes, which are marine annelids, their feathery gills, which they use to filter food from the water. These worms have two crowns protruding from their tube-like bodies. The crowns resemble Christmas trees composed of radioles, which are appendages that look like hair coming from the worm's spine. Their crowns come in various bright colors, ranging from white, blue, red, orange, and yellow. The radioles respirate and catch food using their cilia, which are hair-like bristles. Christmas tree worms have a modified radiole called the operculum that secures its hole when they withdraw into their tube. Christmas tree worms have a lifespan of approximately 40 years in an unpolluted habitat. More commonly, they live between 10 to 20 years due to climate change and predation. The female worms will send eggs, and the males send sperm in the water to reproduce. The gametes come from their abdominal segments, and the eggs become fertilized apart from the female worm. This reproductive process makes them broadcast spawners. Once fertilized, the eggs develop into larvae within 24 hours before they drift along with zooplankton for 9 to 12 days as they develop into larvae. The larvae then settle on some coral where they produce a mucus tube that becomes a calcareous one, and the creatures become Christmas tree worms. The Christmas tree worm lives in tropical oceans between the Caribbean and Indo-Pacific. They prefer shallow waters under 100 feet in depth. After their larval lifespan, Christmas tree worms choose a coral habitat. They prefer specific species, including stony and brain corals. The colony density varies between a handful to over 100 worms per coral head, depending on the parent worm's size and the coral's health. Once the larva has selected a coral, it constructs a calcium carbonate tube that remains its permanent home throughout its lifespan.